All right, good Wednesday evening, everybody. More cloud covered today, but it's still warmed up. We have seen a nice warming trend through this week. We were in the 50s all day Monday, 60s yesterday, today mid 70s. We made it to 75 in Jackson. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be in the 80s, especially in South Mississippi. We could even be in the mid 80s there. So you might be thinking, okay, February 80s, is that close to a record high? It is. The record high for February the 19th in Jackson is 83 degrees from back in 2018. I don't think we're going to tie or break a record tomorrow, but we're going to be flirting with it. We're going to be just a few degrees below that number, and it really just depends on how much sunshine we see. We just got peaks of sun today. If we see more in the way of sunshine, and because we're going to have a southwesterly breeze gusting up to about 30 miles per hour, and there's a lot of moisture in the air, we could see those numbers climb up even more. So we'll see how it plays out tomorrow. So we know it's going to be a warm day, a humid day, a cloudy day, a breezy day in the middle of February. That usually means we got a storm coming, and we do have a couple of cold fronts on the map here. Don't think this is going to be a big storm, though. I think we are just going to gradually kind of cool down as we go through the weekend with a few bouts of scattered showers Friday and Saturday. Here's a look at Live IMAX 12. No rain, just a lot of cloud cover for tonight. That's going to keep our temperatures up, though. The clouds at night hold in the heat. The dew point is high, so we're not going to fall below the dew point, and we've got those strong winds coming in from the south. These are sustained winds at 14 miles per hour. We are likely seeing wind gusts even higher than that. Let me check out the latest. Give me just a second here, and we will see what the latest wind gust is over the capital city. I'm waiting for it to load up on another computer. All right, when that comes up, I'll pass it along. But yeah, strong southerly breezes out there keeping us warm. Temperatures in the lower to mid 60s tonight. And then tomorrow we are going to be warming into the 80s. Lower to mid 80s out there. And the average high is 63. So that's a good almost 20 degrees above average. If you look at Columbia, 83. The average high in Jackson anyway is 63 degrees. So let's take a look at those winds for tomorrow. Now, these are wind gusts. The sustained winds tomorrow are going to be at about 15 miles per hour. Current wind gust in Jackson, about 16 miles per hour. That's what we've seen over the past hour. So it's going to increase as we go through the day tomorrow. Sustained winds will be at about 15. Wind gusts are going to be in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range once we get to Thursday afternoon. So it is going to be a breezy day on your Thursday, and warm and cloudy and muggy, and then this front comes in and it looks like it is just going to blast through, but that's really not the case. When it gets this far south, it's going to hang up. It'll go stationary south of Jackson with just scattered showers. We're going to have to wait for another punch of cold air for this to come all the way through. So there's a look at the clouds tomorrow, maybe a stray shower Thursday. Then the front initially comes into Mississippi on your Friday. There you see kind of a broken line of showers between Interstate 20 and Highway 84. Then the next wave comes in Saturday, and we're looking at the potential for a couple of thunderstorms. Right now, again, it doesn't look impressive, and we're not expecting much of anything in the way of severe weather, although we will keep you posted on that. It is severe weather season, February through May. We know what happened last weekend. We ended up with 10 tornado touchdowns in South Mississippi. So we're not going to rule anything out. It just doesn't look like that's going to be the case this time around. Every situation is a little bit different, and I think the chance is less this weekend. But we got a couple of days between now and then, and we'll keep you posted about what we expect to happen. We do know by late Saturday, front's going to be out of here. Skies will begin to clear. Temperatures cool down for the second half of the weekend. Feeling more like February by the time we get to Sunday, but tonight it's not going to feel like February at all. South breeze, lots of clouds, high humidity, mid-60s. And then tomorrow, limited sun, clouds are going to dominate. We'll see a high of 80, winds gusting in from the southwest at up to 30 miles per hour. So when the front initially comes in Friday, we're going to give it about a 40% chance of scattered showers. We're going to throw a thunderstorm or two in the mix on your Saturday as the cold front comes through, and then notice the drop in the temperature from the 70s to the 50s Sunday. We stay in the 50s for highs for a few days early next week, and your low temperatures with clear skies at night will drop to freezing or just below for a couple of mornings Monday and Tuesday. So You might have thought we're done with the freezing weather, but that is not the case. It looks like we've got some frosty conditions expected, especially by early Tuesday. It's not going to be a hard freeze, but it's going to be cold enough that you don't want to leave your plants outside, maybe for Sunday night or Monday night. By the end of next week, we're good to go again. And as we head into the month of March, hopefully we won't see very much more in the way of freezing weather. All right, that is a look at your forecast for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here first thing in the morning with your next update. Have a good night.